I'm Scott Al Miller. It's the 24th of November, 2022. It is Thanksgiving, and welcome to my vlog of daily life in Nicaragua. Today, we actually went out as a family to the beach to hang out with all the other expats who live in the area to celebrate Thanksgiving. And a lot of them are not Americans. It's a lot of Canadians and Europeans, but Thanksgiving is such a big, iconic American holiday, and it's a great excuse for everyone to get together and eat way too much food. Obviously, I don't have to explain that to you. So that is what our plan is for today. So it's a pretty chill day. First of all, it's Thursday, right, as all Thanksgivings are, American Thanksgivings, and it is a day off from work. This is one of the few days that we actually get completely off. We do our best to totally give everyone the day off. I try to watch things every year, but really nothing happens, so it's not like I'm making some big sacrifice, but I do try to stay signed in just to make sure nothing happens and that the team can enjoy the day off. Most of our team does not live in the United States, so they just get a free day in the middle of the week. Everybody loves it. And tomorrow is typically slow, so it really is almost a 4-day weekend. People really like it. And it's a nice surprise because very few places do midweek holidays in that way. So our plan today is going out to the beach this afternoon. So this morning, it was very chill for me because I am not baking. Dominica cooked and baked pretty much all day yesterday. She was very, very busy with that. And this morning, she and Luciana worked together to get food ready because it's a potluck, and because we're a lot of people, we're bringing a lot of food with us, including baked mac and cheese, which we know is going to go really fast. So Dominica made 2 giant things of Luciana's mac and cheese, one to take with us and one to make later to have here at the house tomorrow, probably, for dinner. And she made red velvet cake bites to have for dessert and vegetarian stuffing and the best tofurkey that she's made yet. I always call it tofurkey. It's not actually. It's actually seitan, but it's akin to tofurkey. Absolutely amazing. The flavor this year was spot on. The texture was great. She's really gotten that down to a science. She now makes all of our like sliced lunch meat kind of things like bologna, salami, that type of stuff. In vegetarian, we don't go out and buy any of that, which is very hard to get here anyway. She makes all of that at home. We have a whole system for it. It's fantastic. Keeps the price really low. The difficulty is getting vital wheat gluten. You can get it here, but it's much harder to get and more expensive as a ratio. I think it's still cheaper than in the U.S., but it's not as much cheaper as other things are. So you still pay a premium for it because it's a specialty item. But overall, she's able to make that at home, and it's so much more convenient because we don't have to travel. Can have it on demand and all that kind of stuff, which is a big deal because we don't have that much storage. We always need to store way more food than we're able to. So a very busy morning following a very busy day yesterday, and then at about 3 o'clock, we loaded up the Toyota, which is a funny thing to say. It's hard for me to believe that my car is a Toyota Corolla. That's weird to me. And we drove out to the beach and hung out. It was a really big turnout. It's not at our place on the beach, which you may assume. It's actually at Playa Roca. They're hosting a huge event there, and they have a lot of space for this, so it worked out really well. We had so many people. I didn't count, but I can only imagine it was between 40 and 60 expats hanging out. Having Thanksgiving dinner together, and the football game was on, and all the World Cup soccer matches, and everybody's watching because they have a sports bar there, and we were kind of set up in there. And we had a really nice time. We didn't hang out for a really long time. It's probably 2 to 3 hours, ate way too much food. It was excellent. Everything was great. Really enjoyed getting, comfort food and that kind of stuff out on the beach. It's when you're here in Nicaragua, there's so much great food, but American comfort food is not the stuff that they have. That is just, it doesn't happen, right? And so, like mac and cheese, I don't know anyone in the city that makes mac and cheese. Mashed potatoes you can request. Stuffing, no one even knows how to make stuffing. Like, that's not a thing. So all that sort of stuff. Turkey's big here, right? There's wild turkeys everywhere, or farm turkeys all over. That's not a problem, but all the way that food is done for Thanksgiving in the United States, it's just not normal here. So this was a great day of food we don't normally get. That was fun, right? Like, really delicious. And so we hung out for a few hours and then just came home and had a pretty chill evening here at the house. Is just nice to have a night off from work. We watched some movies together. It's not Hallmark movies, but it's the Netflix version of the Hallmark Christmas movies season. So Dominica has those on a lot. And then tomorrow I have to work again. And then this coming weekend, we have some stuff going on Saturday. So we're going to be here at the house. But on Sunday, we are heading first thing in the morning out to Managua because it is Liesel's birthday. So she was born on Thanksgiving, but 14 years ago, which was on the 27th. So today's the 24th. So the 25th is tomorrow, 26th is Saturday. On the 27th, her actual birthday on Sunday, first thing in the morning, heading to Managua, and we've got a full day of events planned. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. She's really looking forward to it. We're doing a bunch of stuff that the girls just don't get to do here in the country. Very much. Like, there's just so many, like, kind of normal American or city activities. It could go either way. It could be American activities. It could just be city activities, but that we don't get because we live in a small city. A lot of that stuff doesn't exist. So we're really looking forward to, like, bowling and laser tag and arcades, that kind of stuff. So we're going into Managua to do that. Plus, of course, can't go to Managua without it being like a food extravaganza because the food is just fantastic in Managua. And so that is our upcoming plan. So tomorrow is a big work day. I have to get some videos out because with 2 days of travel, because we're staying in Managua, we're not coming back until Monday. I'm going to be terribly behind. It's going to be a struggle to keep up with that. I am recording on the Olympus. In case you can't tell from the video, I got a lot of good feedback. It drives me crazy how fast it overheats. And for some reason, it is turned to extra dark by accident. So I'm underexposed as I'm recording this. I'm going to have that fixed for the next video. But it overheats, which drives me crazy. It is so much work to make these videos when it overheats so much. But it looks so good. And the Tascam does such an amazing job with the audio that people have been giving me just great feedback on the combination that they're like, this looks and sounds great. And I'm still not trying to walk around. I've only got a couple days left. We are, at the time I'm recording this, like 2 days away from moving to the new house, we hope. So that's coming up really soon. And that'll give us a lot of new filming opportunity and stuff. My foot does seem to be improving, but I really am trying to baby it still. But hopefully I'm going to do a couple big walks before we're not based out of this house, just to make things easier to get some new footage for you guys. That was our Thanksgiving. It was a really nice, chill day here in Nicaragua. If you'd like to support the channel, you can buy me a coffee. I'll put a link right here on the screen and down below in the description. And I've written a book. I'm working finally with the marketing team from the publisher to start getting the word out about that. It's a tech book for IT and business. It's systems administration for Linux. But if you're at all interested, absolutely, that would be fantastic if you supported me. Buy it on Amazon. That link is in the description every day. Remember to like and subscribe, share this on social media, tell your friends about the show, and I will see everybody tomorrow.